Well, let's check back with Courtney, and it was another scorcher out there. We're in a heat wave, aren't we, Courtney?
Absolutely. You know what? I'd call it that. It is just a hot few days, and you know, the hottest temperatures are still to come. Thursday, Friday, inland are going to be crazy warm, but I did want to address that fire really quick. So you're going to see here kind of the general location where this broke out. So this little area right here, if you look close, you can kind of make out the racetrack. That is Laguna Seca, which is of course a little bit off of Highway 68. Salinas is that way. Monterey Peninsula is going to be that way. The current temperatures at the fire, a little bit cooler than most of the area, which with that fire is good news. We're at 63 degrees out there, and we're at 59% humidity, which for this time of year really isn't that bad. You'll be glad to know that air quality from this fire was completely unimpacted, and in fact across the region right now we are looking at good air quality, healthy air quality. We are all in the green, but worth mentioning, there are peak gusts out there in Laguna Seca of almost 20 miles per hour. So certainly good news that those firefighters will be watching it as we do have those hot and dry conditions. And speaking of heat, this just in this afternoon, the National Weather Service of the Bay Area has issued this excessive heat watch. Now this is going to be for Friday, all of these areas in red. So as you can see, this takes up a very large chunk of our interior areas. Almost all of San Benito County, minus Hollister and San Juan Bautista, you will be hot, but you won't be under that advisory. All of Santa Clara County will be under that heat watch. And then, of course, Santa Cruz, those mountains will be getting pretty hot, too. And then you can see that little sliver down there. That's the San Antonio Valley. I do expect to see some triple digits down there. And then also parts of the Salinas Valley, Greenfield, and King City. Same with Bradley and Parkfield. You will be affected by that excessive heat watch, and again, that is during the day on Friday when we're going to see our hottest temperatures. For now, though, very clear afternoon and evening futurecast 8 p.m. That is, of course, your sunset time, so you've still got a couple of hours to get out there and enjoy the daylight, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty clear evening. Not seeing any of those clouds pop up, even about 2 a.m. still staying clear out there. But if you are an early bird getting an early start out there, you can't rule out just a little bit of fog around Monterey Bay. Places like the Peninsula, Highway 1 near Marina, definitely could see some minor fog out there. Nothing that's going to mess with your visibility all too much. We're staying very sunny for the better part of Wednesday, although later Wednesday afternoon, 3 p.m., you're going to see some clouds develop around the Monterey Peninsula, which will once again keep those spots from getting all too warm. Those coastal spots, they're a little bit more reluctant to heat up, but inland, you're going to be getting quite toasty. Here's a look at tomorrow's highs, upper 70s for Capitola. Most of Santa Cruz County, though, will be in the 80s. We've got low 80s in Santa Cruz, some low 80s all the way through Felton, Ben Lomond, Boulder Creek, and all the way down to Bonnie Doon in the 80s. Upper 60s, though, in Davenport. As I said, those coastal spots a little bit slower to make that warm up happen. 74 here in Salinas tomorrow. We'll have upper 70s to lower 80s for San Benito County, mid to upper 80s for Santa Clara County, 70 in Prunedale, mid 60s, though. Once you get to places like Castroville, Moss Landing, a little bit cooler, still staying in the 60s, although the closer you get to Santa Cruz, places like Watsonville and Aptos, upper 70s, beautiful day out there. Monterey Peninsula, a little bit sunnier toward the late morning tomorrow, but once again, those clouds are going to come back. We'll see 72 degrees at the Monterey Airport tomorrow, but all the way out to Pebble Beach, a whole 10 degrees cooler for your high. You'll be at 62 degrees. And here come those triple digits. I am expecting to see low hundreds for both Parkfield and Bradley tomorrow. 96 for the San Antonio Valley, upper 80s in King City, just about 90 degrees, grazing that 90-degree mark at the Pinnacles. 84 for Greenfield and Soledad, some lower 70s for Gonzales, 84 for Big Sur, and 77 in Carmel Valley. Looking into the next 7 days, once again, Friday, the warmest day, will be in the 80s for most coastal areas, and Saturday, a little bit cooler, but still nice in the 80s. And then, of course, Sunday, still in the 70s, but it will feel a whole lot cooler than days like Friday. And Friday, for the inland spots, you really need to make sure that you are prepared for some excessive heat, because we're going to be seeing a handful of triple digits. Some of those may even last through Saturday before we slowly start to cool down, although just briefly Sunday and Monday. Stick around, we'll be back.